Hello there everyone and welcome back. Now the winter sales are fully underway on Steam, apparently the day after my last recording there, so I was wondering if we had brand new players as a result of that, but no, they were there already, or at least they were there as a result of the autumn sale anyway, so things are going to be interesting for me. I'm put in a little bit of an interesting predicament, because it's very possible I'm going to be encountering a lot of new players, more so than level 10 fleets, so we're going to try and fool around a bit, we're going to experiment a bit, and this will be a good opportunity to try and get some levels in my level 9s, or at least some experience in, so I'm probably going to dedicate myself, at least if I'm finding new players with just deploying a single light cruiser, and then just spam the rest with frigates, and then we'll mix things up a little bit. It's going to be a different kind of match altogether, but if we're finding someone higher level, then the gloves are still off, we're still going to try and ruin their day. Here's hoping with my level 10 fleet, so this will make for a very interesting few days nonetheless. So, let's continue on forward, shall we, and see what happens. Alright, looks like we're going to be fighting Dark Wraith again there, and he's brought some orcs this time around. So, now the big question. Is he going with the Lance build, and does he have a level 10 fleet? That will be interesting to know, and I'm going to have to go with the assumption he is, maybe. So, Augur Disruptors are probably required. It's just a question. Do I go really top heavy as much as I dislike it? Or do I throw in the Dictator, because that still gives me an extra Augur Jammer. Let's see, how do my points line up? I can get 4 ships in there, I don't want to go too ridiculous. Let's stick with 3 Augur Disruptors, and at least that way I have access to more torpedoes this way. Big thing to keep in mind is I don't have like a beacon or something to spot them. I don't have an easy way to spot them, that's a bit of a problem. So I'm kind of forced to go with the Dauntless if I were to go this route. This is kind of why I like the Dictator. It covers the utility front as far as being able to engage at maximum distance, or at least the 12,000 unit range, to get that extra bit of damage before the actual engagement. But if he's going to be committing to the Lance build, that may not be as significant as I make it sound more often than not, because he is going to have beacons to spot me at that range, and I want to try and get close, and then ideally force him to kind of be put in this awkward predicament where hopefully he can't micro warp jump, and I'm stuck behind his rear or his sides more often than not, so his damage potential is heavily limited. Kind of like how you see with my, Championship Series, where I try and face my proud to him. Normally they use their big red buttons and charge to me, but if he's going to rely on his torpedoes and maybe play a more passive route, he's probably not going to use his boosters unless he has to, so I'm going to have to be the aggressor in that sense, and when I fly past him, especially fly through the middle, it spreads out his damage there because he can't really focus his targets down really well. That's probably going to be key to try and deny him that focus damage that the Lances conveniently give him, especially if he's going the super top heavy route. The battlecruiser and the battleships all have 270-degree Lance turrets, let's not kid ourselves, so it's not like I have an easy way to deny shots outside the torpedoes, at least in that close proximity, so we'll see how this goes. 5 ships, so this is technically not the super, well actually 700 points, who am I kidding? This is 700 points, he can afford to bash it this way too, so I only got, 3 torpedoes mind you, so let's see what happens here. I'm going to play a little more slow route, especially since I have a gas cloud here, for crying out loud. This favors me heavily. So, we got the battleship on the side, and actually, let me just boost. This is probably not a good idea because I'm kind of flying to the battleship some, and I'm already revealed, but I know where the battleship is, so this is my priority, to try and hit that as much as I can. And this Dauntless can just keep on moving, it's not a big deal. And I don't have a Dictator, which is kind of why I like the Dictator, it helps spread out the damage some. So, let's get ready to dodge, minimize this damage some. The Dauntless is already in position, so it's fine. And watch for these openings, because I have these torpedo openings I can utilize. Try and minimize this damage. You could just make it out there. Okay, Overlord, you're fine. You can almost make it out. How clean is this? Ooh, how is that, folks, for dodge? Although we have more torpedoes, let's not get cocky. As proud as I am for that maneuver, let's not get cocky still. Because he is still firing more torpedoes. And we got Ooh, that was close. I almost hit myself there. Which is a bit of a problem with at this close proximity of my deployment, but I wasn't paying attention to my Dauntless. It did take a hit, and they dodged really nicely. Now, can I shoot some of these down? I get 2 torpedo hits alas, so... But this works well for me. This sort of works well for me. Let's see if we can keep these torpedoes going, because right now... Ah, dang it. Apparently I forgot to reload, or something weird happened with my Overlord's torpedoes. Maybe I didn't fire with them like I thought. Oh well. He is boosting, that helps some, and I have a gas cloud to help here, so... I did burn all my boosters, so that was a bit of an oversight, but good damage on the def dealer. Now let's prioritize weaponry some. He is a full level 10 fleet in. From what we've seen, he's going lance build and he does have tractor cannons, so that's going to be brutal up close. At least for the torpedoes, maybe not so much for so long as I can keep my prow facing him. But we're dodging this damage relatively well. So, he is firing sap cannons, we know that. I don't want to assault run just yet, although it's not as useful as I'm making it sound with the Dauntless, but I can minimize damage. He is still firing saps, and I already got my prow set up to kind of minimize this damage some. Now, can my Overlord contribute? It kind of needs to. And what's the range for... I'm about to get in range, so once these torpedoes hit, then once these torpedoes fly past, then I want to try and maximize my damage. So, let's focus fire. Let's try and get close, because he is using the beacon. And he is focusing down, so that's fine by me. The one flaw with these sap cans and their slows is that it's not really useful when they're firing all at once. They probably want to stagger the slow effect if they want to maximize potential, but... Alright, so I kind of see this coming. It's too terrible just yet. Come on, burn all your tractor cannons. Because the damage is very minimal. I just gotta... Let's see, here comes the torpedoes I was afraid of. So, which ones are coming? Okay, so belt armor's gone. We do have Cobras to help, but we need to get in close. These tractor cannons are inconvenient, but he did just burn them all up too, so... And with my boosters still available, I can still get on out and get on through. He just made a big mistake there, because this is kind of what my game strategy is. Because I got brace for impact. Now, sadly, I did repair with one of them, so I do lose some torpedoes, but I still get good broadside hits. Now it's just a question, meltas or just dumbfire torpedoes. Now, maximize my damage potential here. And keep an eye on... Yeah, there's the def dealer. Take these hits as gracefully as possible. Because this can get out there. He does have micro warp jumps on everything, right? Nope, he actually has stasis bombs, so... Auger Disruptor isn't helpful until I get into the gas cloud, honestly. So I can afford that. Let's see, that's rebelling. I'm gonna ram that. I'm hoping for massive melt to hit, although this is probably bad angle. 2 fires, I argue, is not worth it. If you were to ask me, considering the brace for impact helped heavily negate a lot of that anyway. But I'm taking these hits as nicely as possible. The brace for impact with his charge was pretty useful. I think I just burnt all my tactical cogitators, mind you, but let's try and finish off what we can, because the damage, my health on my ship is really damn good, considering my retribution took all the hits there. I'm at point blank range. Let's try and keep killing these things, and with temporary damage on that prow, I can afford to focus on this other one instead. Okay. Hit me. Now, melt the torpedoes for the... That was probably a bad shot. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably a terrible shot there. Because I should have led a little bit further, because I wasn't accounting for the big red button very well. Oh, nope, I take that back. We got massive hits, so... Can we knock this thing off course? It's got massive torpedoes. I am heavily slowed, but I don't care about the damage potential just yet. I just... Ooh, there. That's exactly what I want. Thank you. It still hurt like hell, mind you. But it worked out pretty well, and this thing's gonna burn to death from a whopping, what is it, 700 points of damage? I am doing a bad job with my shield transfers, mind you. Now, can I finish these things off? Because I lost an Overlord, my damage is again getting split up, but this thing is easily going to burn to death. Oh, I messed that up there. I thought I was hitting the torpedo button. I instead was hitting the boarding option, so that was a shame, and my mechanic is insubordinate again. And I do have my prow to mitigate this heavily. I just haven't been gaining the value of my supercharged void shield I would like, and he does have a micro warp jump. So, mitigate this. That's going to be painful. But we're not out of this yet, because fires are still going, and we still have torpedoes. Ooh, damn it, the explosion alone just ended that match. I still have shields, and now, can I kill this thing? That's what I would like. Because this thing can't turn. Come on, fire for me, please. Fire! Are you bugging out on me again? Please don't bug out on me. That is gonna suck if that just happened. Actually, let me cancel. Let me try and see if this works. Yeah, canceling the warp actually triggered that, so... So that was irritating to have happen. Especially since I can't repair my shields. But his boost is useful here. So, this thing's probably dead. Yeah, the sap cannons did the damage. That's the last. I could have very well lost just because of that damn bug. But at least I know the micro warp jump canceling that kind of affected that. Yeah, at least fixed it, but damn it. How many shots did I miss out there? In all seriousness, how many shots did I miss out on? Because that single-handedly could have cost me that match there, and he did have a micro warp jump, which did allow his death deal to get repositioned, which was really critical, even if I managed the torpedoes really well, but it shows I can do what it shows I can win that there. So long as I can spread out the damage. Well, I don't know what you're talking about there. If it's like the lag from what I experienced before, is probably the same latency. I'm gonna assume, although now it's taking an eternity to close, so I'm not sure what's going on. I couldn't tell you. Alright there, I had to close out of Battlefleet Gothic since that match refused to end for whatever reason with that glitchy hangout, so I'm not sure what happened there, but I still wonder if I was seriously denied a victory because of my bugged out retribution, so at least we know how to fix it. It's just a question of how the hell can I see it? Because then it won't be so much of an issue, but when I start missing out on 2, maybe 3 shots at least, then it can very easily turn the tables against me there. But we have a planetary assault. I think I want to try, and I could go all Lance-centric here. I had a difficult time trying to brute force my way through, but do I really need a dictator? I don't think I do. I just don't have the points for anything else, so let's try let's try to take advantage of what we can. We do have the Widowmaker to spot. I can dodge the torpedoes relatively well, and if he focuses them on a single target, well, then that makes my job easier as far as like micromanaging. And I have the Cobras to help deal with, what is it? Yeah, to help deal with it. Oh, it's a planetary assault. For some reason I always thought it was a space station assault, weirdly enough. But nonetheless, I was going to say how the space station would probably complicate things with that dang Cobra spawn bug. Because he's going to have a space station spawning Cobras, I'm going to be spawning Cobras, and I don't know those compound on each other or not. It's like a completely separate thing. As far as that bug crashing the game, but we don't have to worry about that now, and I kind of regret not having my Dictator and Overlords here now, because I was expecting a space station assault. But this will do just fine. I guess if I was looking at the points there, 700 points, I have a better idea, quite frankly, of what I was up against. But I got the spine potential to just shoot at long range. I have good torpedo firepower, and we know where he's at because I don't see him. So he's making this job really easy for me to hit. So, Madman, let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do, and we'll try and deal with these beacons as well, because those stasis bombs are going to be felt. They're definitely going to be noticed if he places them at a bad time, so we'll try and soften them up, and we'll just try and take hold of the middle, while hopefully getting the extra damage I want. And hell, let's see. We see an Emperor and 2 Tyrants, I'm going to guess. I don't think he has the points for maybe like 2 Overlords. I seriously doubt it, unless one of them could be an Overlord. And I'm wasting my torpedo value. So, alas, it looks like we're going to have to do decoys. Decoy strategy is in to help deal with the Emperor. And since I'm already revealed, I could kind of boost easily enough. So, let's boost on out. There's no risk, so long as I make sure I don't get hit by torpedoes. That's the only caveat. Make this worth it with my being revealed. There we go. Now we can easily juke and dodge the other ones relatively well. Do I have torpedoes coming up? Another 10 seconds, so I'm good here. Hell, these torpedoes are already a miss. I think they're already missed, so let's not get too cocky. I still have 8 seconds to get in position. So, they might hit me, but there's only going to be like 1 or 2, so more decoys. More decoys. I don't know why my second Tyrant didn't decide to do anything, so do I shoot one down? Ah, I take 2 torpedo hits. That's a shame. So, we do have a Widowmaker. It's going to get spot. I'm going to take some lance fire, but that's not a huge issue just yet. Let's just get ready to start hitting him hard. Because we are getting some good torpedo hits right there. Can I dodge? Ooh, that is convenient. Let's kiss. We are being lucky, though. Let's not kid ourselves. This is a really lucky position for me. And let's see. We can deal with the Emperor really well. I just gotta make sure the bombers don't get the opportunity to do the damage they want. And the stasis bomb's gonna be perfect for that. Now, we burnt almost all our gauge. Yeah, we did, in fact, burn all our gauge. So that's going to be a little unfortunate. We did get the objective, and I do have fission and everything. Now, recharge the shields. I should not need to do anything here. Let it take the hits. Let it take the hits, and I can spawn Cobras to help with this. There, denied, buddy. I think that was a bad torpedo shot still, mind you, but denied. Value of the Cobra still prevails, so that was really lucky, I'm not gonna lie, but still, I'll take what I can get. Ooh, that was a bad torpedo shot. But with 2 lock-ons and more torpedoes to go, this is gonna be good. And now let's just board, because I'm kind of neglecting that, aren't I? Especially now I can prioritize the one ship I want to hit. Now, what did I lose? I lost the Cobra. He does not have supercharged void shield, so... And here comes bombers. So... Is there a way to get a damn Cobra in here? Won't let me. Okay, so we killed defense platform to the random dumb firing, so that's fine there. And I was hoping to shoot at this, and I thought I changed my targeting, so I guess not. So now, Cobra number 3, you're up. Just take these hits for me. Now, unload everything. He does have a brace for impact, so until his shields go down, let's try and focus on that thing some. And we got more torpedoes to bear. So he's going to turn torpedoes. And we dodged that really easily. Although my retribution, well, my retribution is going to get out just fine. It was unfortunately my Tyrant that didn't make it out, though. So, repair. It still died even with the brace for impact, so that's a shame. But, keep an eye out for the objective. I am a little bit top-heavy, relying on 3 cruisers, mind you, but I still have to keep an eye on the objective, so... Now... And that was a bad shot because it went right through the bombers, but that torpedo hit makes up for it. Yeah, I'm getting really damn lucky with these ejectives. Let's not kid ourselves. So, let's get on over. Let's grab that ejective really quick. And can we finish this thing off? I never did prioritize any components, so that might be a bit of my problem here. Oh, why? Okay, now its engines are gone, so that's good. Torpedoes are coming up. Come on, select my retribution for me, damn it. Thank you. Now fire a nice point-blank shot at it. And let's see, let's ram this Emperor, because it has only 50 armor on everything. Although this is a bad spot to be, mind you, so I gotta be careful still. Still gonna hurt if I'm not careful, but I can set fires on it. And repairs are not for another 30 seconds, so... Can I finish this off? Nope. This thing is pretty much dead there if I'm not careful. And that was a bad shot, wasn't it? I am going to get a ram. I am miscontrolling the sum. Yeah, the retribution's down. My damage is really spread out, but I can still win this here. Can I repair? I can repair. Let's use this wreckage for good measure. And be mindful of the bombers, too. 4 seconds for torpedoes. Let's kill this Emperor, because he is making it easy for me right now. And unfortunately, not much I can do about that, but he does jump it out, and I can protect my ships to an extent. I even have repairs available. And I have wreckage still, too, so... That's probably not a very good shot, but I gotta take it seriously regardless. And that was a bad shot too. I thought I had a better angle. Well, not working out very well, but we still have torpedoes to shoot. Finish this off there. Just a little bit more. If I can get the hits, that's the thing. I did a bunch of bad torpedo hits, which doesn't help my matters much. And I've been doing a bad job of my shield transfers too, let's be honest. So, can I get a torpedo hit? Yeah, force them move. So, does that hit? It hits really damn well. I want a kill though, I need a kill. So let's go for broke, shall we? I do have the shields. I want to kill this with torpedoes, and I can do it. And where's the objective? Right behind me. So I could have won this right. I could have won this right now. It is still possible. I have 45 seconds, so. And with an Emperor that has no health, still has its deck though, doesn't it? So. It's not going to do a lot in that regard. Can I finish it off? I have enough weaponry to possibly do it. Lock on. I'm going to get stuck in this stasis bomb a little. Alright, fly those bombers away for me. Torpedoes should finish it off. And this will be over. I got lucky with the ejectives, but let's be fair. I didn't win by the ejectives. I won by killing his fleet, so... Since that was like the third ejective, this match still could have gone on even if I got at least one of them. So, the luck didn't really mean anything at the end of the day, but... I'm gonna have to look on how to improve that. I feel like I could have handled that better, and of course the damage was really spread out, and... making that big mistake to jump the Emperor and never consider a micro warp jump was a bad idea. Because if I killed it when I made that aggressive play, it would have been worth it. I did have an Auger Disruptor available on the Retribution at the time, so... I could have done that better. I definitely could have done that better there, regardless. Again, being able to focus down my target would be key. It's kind of hard to do that when Brace for Impact complicates things, and he has been shield transferring, which sadly I have not been doing very well, so I am slacking off some I have been slacking off quite a bit, and I'm not happy with that. But I feel like that orc was it? The battle against Dark Wraith's orcs was still a good learning experience for me. I can improve on that. And it just begs the question, I feel like I don't want the Dauntless in there. I didn't really use it very well either, mind you, because I like the extra torpedoes for the extra shots, so maybe I should seriously consider at least having one with extended sensors, maybe? Or maybe, well, a beacon's not really needed again, because I just need something to spot them, at least at a decent range so I can contribute with my long-range fire, if I'm not going to have the convenience of frigates, so I might go that route, so at the same time, I still want to get these leveled up. That would give me the option for this one being a spotter, so arm-piercing rounds, I think it's safe to say, is not really useful anyway, or at least it's going to be harder to utilize with smaller weaponry, so this will be a good compromise, I think, for now. More sensors, it allows me to keep my torpedoes. I just will have to see if I need that 4th auger disruptor or not, because Dark Wraith wasn't really using the micro-warp jump, which actually benefits him a bit more there, because then he has a skill slot he can actually use. I don't know how impactful the stasis bomb was, mind you, but hopefully I can get a little more experience in on that. Alright, time to face off against Madman again. I kind of know what his strategy is, so Dictator will help a ton for mitigating the damage potential. I still get my torpedo count, and I can abuse the slower speed of said Emperor too if he's going to go that route. And decoys are a really good option too, so with that said, let's sort of level 9 here. I could up... Is there a way I can upgrade to a bigger ship? I can throw in the Retribution in, because I don't want to... Well, the spine potential is still good for said Emperor though, because he has the same... Because he is going to be utilizing his sensor range. I just don't want, like... I don't feel like I need 2 Widowmakers though. So, with that said... Well, if I can make use of the torpedoes, they're still worth it. I just feel like it's a little bit overcommitted. I'm overcommitting a bit. But the fleet's still relatively good there. I can use the Cobras to block off torpedoes at longer range at least, as we've seen before, so they are really damn good defensive options for me, at least to allow me to get aggressive immediately after his torpedoes, because normally I have to wait till they... At least till they pass by me before I can get aggressive, because then... Well, I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. I'm just mumbling, damn it. But nonetheless, the Cobras are really damn good at, as we've seen, at negating those torpedoes, which will help a lot when I do get aggressive. Because he's going to have his torpedoes on cooldown, so he can't do any fancy maneuvers really early on. This is Torpedo Dauntless, so let's keep them all in the same group, damn it. So, let's see, 4 ships again. No surprise what this is. I think we already know what this is. Now it just begs the question. Let me prioritize my torpedoes away from the Emperor, at least for the first salvo. We'll see what happens. So, we got fighters, defensive fighters. Widowmakers are just gonna dance back and forth and not interrupt my movement some. And we'll see. Does he have 3 torpedo cruisers or not? Because we know he has his Emperor backup. I don't think he has the renown to keep up with it though, mind you, so we'll see what happens. Let me get the torpedoes off first, and then I'll worry about repositioning, I guess. So everyone get moving. Get ready to dodge, and Widowmakers, just do your Widowmaker things, because it doesn't matter. Since he's already revealing my ships there, and I burnt my reload, this isn't a big deal. And I can dodge his torpedoes relatively well, and if he reveals himself for me, that helps too. So, let's get this going. We have more torpedoes in 10 seconds, so let's get ready for it.
Yes, Admiral.
I thought I thought I had better positioning there, and of course shot the 1 torpedo I didn't care about, you damn thing. Now give me torpedoes. And let's get ready to turn and do another heading. So, Widowmakers get going, we can boost. We do have a Dauntless, which probably needs to get a little bit steeper arc, just for safety's sake. And I am getting hits of some kind in, so we are brute forcing the torpedoes a little bit. Now just gotta keep an eye on these boosters, the combustion gauge. And fighters are actually shooting down the torpedoes I want now, so that's good. I'm happy with that. And I could just dodge them all day. So reload, maximize torpedoes again. Because again, I can win this torpedo game. I don't need to get close to him. That's a bit of a fallacy to his strategy here. This helps me, because I have more torpedoes, I am getting hits, and I know how to dodge his torpedoes really damn well too, so... He is in helping me here, if he doesn't want to commit. So... Let's get rid of more torpedoes. I could spawn Cobras, but... Another reason why this would benefit me if I can freely spawn my Cobras without worrying about it breaking on me. So let's turn, get ready to maneuver. We have Widowmakers to spot, so let's make use of them finally. And I think he has the slower torpedoes too, but okay, Dauntless's torpedoes made a good deterrent, so that's useful. The decoys were effective. So now let's try and do it again there. He is about to get in firing range, but... Ooh, look at the damage. Holy crap, the damage we did to his Gothic. Not really much damage on the Emperor, mind you, but damn, look at that damage we did on everything else. Now, let me try and fire more decoys. Okay, so let's try and hide this. He is coming after the Widowmaker, so if the sooner those bombers are out of the way, the better. Because they're going to deter with my torpedo shot some. And I don't want that. And I'm going to use my bombers to for the same reason there. I'm going to maximize my torpedo shooting potential here. I'm hoping. Because this might be painful otherwise. Nope, it wasn't as effective as I like, and I took heavy hits on my one Overlord. But look at the damage potential. That cannot be overlooked right now. But with the Gothic, he can actually kill the staying Widowmaker, so let's be careful still. And this time he's feeling like full level 10 ships, so this is a different fleet altogether. So bombers hit, that's fine. I just gotta make sure the rest of my fleet can support, though. Can they support? Because I would like to shoot down those bombers, but... That's like a bad engagement there. And I did hit myself with a single torpedo, but I'm dodging well enough. That's going to be a nice dodge. Let's evade. And I also have Cobras to help mitigate these torpedoes too. Not much, mind you, but it helps some. So I don't care about the stasis bomb so much, because I have ways to deal with his torpedoes. But that was a brutal hit. I wasn't paying so much attention to this Overlord, so that was a bit of an oversight there. But with this damage potential, I think we know what my priority is. Oh, he's got all Gothic, so I just got better firepower than him, in all honesty. So, let's just abuse this power then. Nope, did I? How did I mess up? I thought I fired torpedoes, you damn thing. So this is gonna hurt. Now, I hear torpedoes, so let's use the fighters, and yeah, the bombers are going to work well here. Not to mention torpedoes aren't really the best shots. Okay, he is warping that out. And he does have navigators, interestingly, for a level 10 fleet, so I'm fine here. Just got to be mindful of everything else. Make use of my Cobras as effectively as possible, and I did again forget about my poor Dauntless, didn't I? I neglect these things so much. Because I feel like they're not contributing a whole lot either. Unless his weaponry unless his weaponry bugged out, but... He burnt all his stasis bombs. I have fighters coming up in a moment. And, let's see, this is going to hurt a bit. Because my fighters aren't going to be able to defend against that really well. Come on, start firing, damn thing. Did you bug out on me again? I'm not seeing shots. I am seriously not seeing any shots, and I don't have whole fire on, so...
The navigator will guide us out.
What the hell's going on? My ships are not firing right now, and I don't know why.
Underway.
This needs to be corrected really quickly. Or maybe they're firing lances now, I think. What the hell just happened there? Because I am getting hits now, but we have an isolated Emperor. That's probably not going to do a lot, though.
Cruising speed set.
Now, he can't micro warp jump. These torpedoes are going to hit some, but let's focus on the weakened ships, damn it. What the hell just happened there?
Course plotted.
I'm not sure, but we have shield transfer still. So let's focus on his prize lance ship, shall we? Because we got the Emperor running scared. I do have more auger disruptors to take full advantage of this gas cloud, so we could cheese this hard. Although I may have messed it up because the Emperor... Oh, the Emperor has no vision, so...
Cruising speed.
So we may end up hitting the Emperor anyway. Take full advantage of this. Oh, and it was out of range of the auger disruptor, but that's fine.
Orders received.
I could abuse this gas cloud really damn well.
Underway.
Let's just maximize our fire potential, shall we?
Changing course.
Try to, at least. Because his Gothics are in a bad spot, he can micro warp jump with this thing, so let's not get too cocky, because I haven't been prioritizing his generators, or really anything else. He does have sensors back, so let's get ready
Execute high energy
to deal with his bomber threat he's probably going to do.
orders. Setting course.
So, Cobra, you're up.
Your orders.
Take these shots for me. And actually shoot the Emperor some, damn it. I know I've been focusing the Gothic because it is like the main damage threat. And I did fly the Cobra in the minefield, but that wasn't honestly the purpose of it, as weird as it may sound.
Changing course.
Okay, so torpedoes will turn our target to the Gothic then.
Imperial Navy.
Although I could still hit the Emperor technically if I so wish. But this is a prime opportunity for torpedo shots, so... Let's do it. Be very mindful of his bombers. The damage potential on that.
Yes, Admiral.
And just unload on these things. Give them a hard time, and... Oh, we have more fighters coming up, so... Let's prepare for that, shall we? Bombers denied.
Setting course. Ship ready.
Bombers denied. Let's get another lock-on in. And be careful
Coordinates acknowledged.
of this damage potential here.
Execute.
Fine, hit the Dictator for all I care. I want it to kind of be the priority, since it actually has the less damage potential.
On target. Your orders.
I can't see where your torpedoes are. I knew where they were, though. I just didn't know if I could get out of the way in time.
Yes, Admiral.
So, can we hit this thing harder? We got some hits.
Yes, Admiral.
We got some hits. The Dictator has more torpedoes to blindly fire. Those were probably bad shots, but it forces them to maneuver more.
Awaiting.
And now I'm in the middle of them, so
Damage teams. Begin repairs.
I can at least hit both his ships. And the belt armor's gone on that one. Torpedoes are amazing hitting the Gothic, so
Changing course.
warp out now or forever hold your peace, buddy.
At your command.
Because that might be dead in next salvo. Nope, he has the navigator still.
Acknowledged.
Alright.
Engines hot.
Interesting, he's warping everything out, but... Oh, there goes his generator, so it might still die. Do I try for the kill anyway? I guess I'll let it live. Not that it matters much for level 10, mind you. He could easily repair it, and... He did have a navigator on that as well, so... That was a nice victory there. I still was splitting damage, but it can be tricky to do sometimes. A little bit. Because his shields can come up at inconvenient times, brace for impact is a factor, so... There's a lot to learn from this episode. It was a fun series of matches though, but I still feel like I was robbed a little bit from the Orc matchup if it was true that my Retribution stopped firing for God knows how long, and it almost happened there, maybe? Maybe I wasn't really looking all that much, maybe the Overlords were still shooting, but I feel like it bugged out again, possibly. That's what it kind of feels like. I'm not sure what happened though. So I'm going to take a good long look there and see what what may have caused that, because if I can figure out what's causing it, because I know at least the first instance, the warping out and then canceling actually fixed it with the retribution, so I need to know when it actually happens and more importantly what's causing it. Because then I can manage it. That's the key thing. If I can manage it, then it's not gonna cripple me and cost me matches. Like, I could spawn more Cobras. That could have helped me with my passive play. As I was doing at the beginning of the last match. But I didn't want to tempt the fact that it would cause it to break later on, so I could have got a stronger position that way. And of course, I was really bad with this poor Dauntless. Warp just keeping alive, and it was my level 9, so it could have used the experience. So I'm doing really bad with my light cruisers for some reason. That is a shame. No wonder they're not level 10 yet, huh?